Greetings and salutations. Welcome back to another round of the Groggy Donkey. I am Jacob, the founder and editor-in-chief here at the Groggy Donkey, and I will be the DM tonight. I am joined by the wonderful stars of the Groggy Donkey. Please go ahead and introduce yourselves. Let's just start with the next person in the Discord call, and then we'll go from there.
The discard pile, Jacob? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Am I used goods for you? Am I just a performing monkey?
Yeah, dancing fucking monkey.
Dance for the banana! I'm sorry. I apologize.
Only the god bananas.
I apologize for my extremely obscene outburst. My name's Morgan, and I'll be playing Vega Black Numbra. Your turn.
Exquisite.
Yay! I don't know if I can top it, but okay. I am Talia. I will be playing Astryn Hensley, the roguish space captain who just trying to find her way, I guess.
And who else am I joined by?
I am Kristen, and I will be playing Harold. Just Harold.
We will not be joined by Matt or Space Viking tonight. He had something that he had to do, but that's okay because you know he's an artist and he has artist things to do. So we will be doing this session without him, but that's okay. That's totally fine. I will do a quick recap, and then we will get into tonight's episode. So last time on the on Gatekeeper Chronicles, our party landed in Rispaston. And they did some hijinks and some shenanigans within the town of Shenta's Keep, painting Zarkan's armor. They found a book of ancient elven poetry. They tried to find some different things about robotics and such. And then they went to Ralza'Kahn's palace to turn in Arduan to Ralza'Kahn. They arrived...
And not kill Ralza'Kahn.
They did not kill Ralza'Kahn, which was surprising. But they got to the keep, and
they took our weapons.
They took your weapons. You guys met with Ralza'Kahn, and Ralza'Kahn took Arduan away and said that Saya, the major domo, wanted to speak with Vega. Vega had a conversation with Saya. It was revealed, to the listeners at least, that Saya is Vega's mother. And he actually asked Saya if she could postpone her plans with Arduan for a bit and let him have Arduan for a time until he could figure out exactly what was going on with this whole gatekeeper situation and Kraystar and all of that stuff like that. And she allowed it. You guys left the palace, intercepted Arduan as he was being taken from Ralza'Kahn's palace to another place, rescued him, and then Astryn said that she wanted to make a stop at another town that was close to Ralza'Kahn's palace to try to find something that was in her crashed ship that she used to captain. You guys are speeding through the desert. Dust cloud behind you like a tail.
We've got a full rooster tail going on behind us.
Oh yeah. So you've got this tail of dust coming behind you. You're flying through the desert. The sun is beating down on you, and as I've described it before, you pass certain different kind of land features. You come out of this narrower valley of sorts with these two high red rock plateaus and mountains on either side, and it kind of opens up. They become a bit more jagged, those red rocks, and you cross over a salt flat as you turn northeast and begin to travel towards Hadavs. And after
Vega's 100% just arms back, just lounging in the back seat, right in the middle. Arms on the back seat, right? Just that stereotypical, I'm too cool to be here.
Okay.
Astryn is probably slathering herself with sunscreen.
That's probably a good call.
I shift into a much heavier, a much darker skinned individual, so I don't have to.
Oh,
maybe a dragonborn. No, I go back to my dragonborn. There we go.
Okay.
Harold has his umbrella.
Ooh, Harold!
Adorably, Harold pulls out his umbrella, probably holds it over Astryn as well. Or not Astryn, Saren while she's driving.
Yes.
And you guys make your way northeast across the salt flat to Hadavs. Now, when you get to Hadavs, there's a lot more like shrubbery and brush in this area. And Astryn, you would know that Hadavs is a farming village of sorts. It's very small, and there are gobex in the area. I described gobex last time as kind of a cross between a goat and an ibex.
Mm-hmm.
And these people are gobex farmers. They've got, some... As you pull into the town, it's very small. In the center is kind of a trade center. And then there's four houses around that. A very rounded one, and then three that are kind of more square. And as you pull into the town, you stop, you hop out of the Land Cruiser, and you are greeted by a couple of people. And you recognize these people, and they recognize you. First one to walk up to you is a human. His name is Kren Kell. And he says, Astryn, it's so good to see you. I didn't expect you to come back. I thought once you'd left, that was it.
Well, as things are in my trade, always end up having to come back. But also, as you know, I did leave the carcass of my ship not too far out of town.
Oh, aye, that's right, you did. And I should warn you that there's been several more scrappers that have stopped by. We can't do anything about it. We're not militant in any way to stop them from scrapping your ship, so hopefully there's something for you there.
Well, the nice thing is that they don't have the most important part, which I have kept in my room that I was staying in here.
Excellent. Well, Old Man Haskis's hovel is still available to you and your friends while you're here, so if you want to stay and do that, you can. And of course, if you want to go to your ship at any point, you know where it's at. It's just over the rise. And after he says that, his wife, Yuffie, an elf, she's holding Masso. You would recognize Masso. He's probably 2, a young little half-elf. She's carrying him on her hip. And she says, but be warned, Astryn. Some of the Ralza'Kahn scrappers in the area. We've seen some Xionagar theocracy agents or soldiers in the area as well. Be warned that you might run into them.
That's nothing we can't handle. What was the guy's name again? Sorry.
Kren Kell. Cren. Kren.
Okay, sorry. I just didn't write it down right away. Yeah, we're just popping into town for a few minutes. Just kind of gather some of the things that I left here, and then we're going to go head over to my ship.
All right, well, like I said, Haskis's place is yours. We haven't touched it.
Perfect. I will go pay the old man a visit.
So, paying the old man a visit is kind of a colloquial term for just going to the house. It's kind of the guest house of the village. Haskis has been dead for decades. And whenever you crash landed, Kren, Kell, his wife, and then the other folks of the town just kind of put you up there in this house. And like I said, it's the guest room of the village. So paying the old man a visit is just going to the guest house.
Yeah.
As you approach Haskis's hovel, it's a rounded... It almost looks like an igloo made out of sandstone. And so it's got a little passageway that's arched, and there's a door inside of it, and then it's a very round room. And inside the room, you see there's, some storage space on one side. There's a staircase that leads down. On the far wall is a table, and then like a kitchen is on the left side.
Perfect. Astryn just kind of says to everybody like that's with her, make yourself at home. I'm going to go grab a few things out of the bedroom that I need. And she's going to head into the bedroom and start rummaging through some of the stuff that she's got there.
Okay. You rummage through the bedroom and you find a lockbox up underneath the bed, and you pull it out. It's a large lockbox, maybe 2 feet long, about a foot wide, and about a foot deep.
Like a footlocker.
Yeah, like a footlocker. And you lay it on the bed, and you unlock it. You open it up, and you find a set of clothes.
Woo!
And the item that I added into your inventory, the Mist Raven Guild uniform,
Yes.
is now available to you.
Yay!
The other item I added in there, pay no mind to it, you won't get that yet.
Okay. I'm gonna I'm gonna change into my Mist Raven outfit.
Okay, so you pull out the outfit, and it is a pair of kind of tan, form-fitting joggers. They've got like a seam down the sides. They're very stretchy and very flexible. They allow for good movement. And the fabric that they're made of doesn't make sound whenever they move. And of course, this doesn't add an advantage or anything to like stealth or whatnot. But it doesn't take away from your stealth. It doesn't add a disadvantage. The top is kind of a grayish long sleeve Henley style blouse, if you will, also kind of form-fitting. It's stretchy, it allows for movement, and allows you to be able to sneak and move, and it's very durable, and if you had to like slide, climb, do all that good stuff. And it also has an ability that I have attached to it that you know of, and you can use it once per day.
Okay. Let me read it because I haven't read it.
As you make your way back upstairs, there's a knock at the door.
Okay. I go peek and see who's at the door.
You answer the door, and there's a very Uncle Owen looking person. He's wearing desert robes, and he's got, kind of shaggy salt and pepper hair with a salt and pepper beard. And he's standing there, and you know this fellow as Brento Dew. He's a human, if I didn't say that already. And he says, "Hey, Astryn, I saw that you're back in town, and I was hoping maybe you could solve something for the village."
Sure. What seems to be up?
I kind of figured that you might go back to your ship, and well, when you get out there by your ship, you'll probably notice something odd's going on. Don't know what it is, but it's been terrorizing the cattle and causing some problems at night here in the village. Don't know what it is, but if you could look into that maybe just a little bit while you're in town, much appreciated. You always kind of were our problem solver.
Something with my ship?
No, it's just near your ship. It's out in the old pasture, and that seems to be where this problem's coming from.
Okay, yeah. We'll take a look. I mean, we're headed out that way anyway. And then she holds up another thing from the that she pulled out of the box. And it's like a small little like chip thing. And she goes, "I gotta review the crash footage."
All right, and I also brought you guys some Gobex milk. I figured it would be a nice little gift.
Thank you.
And he hands you a very classic milkman carton of 6 little glass bottles of this bluish milk.
Mm-hmm.
And you know this to be Gobex milk. Vega, you would also know that Gobex milk is very delicious.
Yay!
I look over.
I'll snatch a bottle.
I look over. I don't know why I'm blanking his name. Henry Herman.
Harold?
Harold. How could you forget about Harold?
Oh my
I
god.
dare you?
I'm crying right now.
I'm sorry.
You got
I've
this
had-
one. Handle this.
I've had a rough day.
I am.
Okay. Anyway, I look over at Harold and I say, "This is some really good stuff. I think you'll enjoy it if you haven't had it before."
Oh, I don't know about that. I'm not one to really try new things all that often.
The
It's very
DM
rich
is going to
in-
insight that.
Oh,
Go for it, Astryn. Sorry.
it's very rich in vitamins and minerals. Very, very nutritious.
Well, maybe I'll take a little sample to see if maybe I can deconstruct it and look at the components and see if I can put it in any potions or poisons.
Do I still have some Vegapigme leftovers?
Absolutely.
I will snack on that and drink this milk.
It's starting to wilt a little bit, but...
Yeah, we better eat it up then. I'm going to eat it all up then before it gets bad.
Harold, do you take a sip of this Gobex milk?
No.
No?
No, I just pocket it.
Okay.
You're just putting milk in your pocket?
All right. Okay.
Technically my bag of holding,
go
but
bad.
yes.
Harold is a
see if it's-
strange man.
If it's in your bag of holding, I will say that it will last...
I like him.
That's a little extra.
You've got it for 13 days.
Okay. That's enough to do
And
so.
then it
That's
goes
pretty
back.
good. With
Yeah.
non-refrigerated? Like, let's go. Come on.
I will say in a bag of holding it'll last up 10 days past like it's good, it's best by date. So you've got 3 days outside of it, 10 days in, so 13 days. You get just under 2 weeks.
It's coated. It's coated. Toss it out. It's coated.
Yeah. All right, so what are you guys going to do now?
Well, after gathering my stuff, I'm just going to be like, do you guys just want to relax here for a little bit?
If at any point in time we're alone, I'd like to pull Hansley aside here. I'd like to pull Astryn aside.
Go for it.
Away from our host. And I say, Hansley, you can't be serious. Why are we wasting time helping these people?
Hey, if it's on the side and it's along the way, I don't see why we can't.
What does it possibly serve us?
Being good people.
He just stares at you blankly like he doesn't know what that fucking means.
Sometimes, Vega, you have to help others. And it's a little rewarding sometimes.
Why are you trying to share the finer points of altruism with me? This better not take up any more time that we don't have. Universe
it
at
doesn't.
stake and all that, correct?
Correct. Well, I mean, if anything,
He'll go silent. He'll go silent at that.
Well, if that's the consensus, we'll just head out. And then
Are you... Well, let me ask this. You said you wanted to stop by your ship, right?
Right?
Yes.
Okay. Are you still going to do that?
Yeah, we're going to go stop by the ship.
Oh yeah, that they
Wants
get
to
solved that
invest-
far.
She wants to investigate like any of the damage that has been done to her ship, see what she can repair, and also put in the master chip or whatever, review some of what happened with the crash, see if maybe some of the systems still work. Because then obviously if some of the systems still work, she might be able to diagnose what's wrong with it and be able to fix it.
I'm trusting you, Hansley. This better be worth our time.
I hope it's worth our time.
Astryn, what is the name of your ship?
Oh gosh. I didn't even think that far.
The I know my father, thank you very much, Star.
Jeez.
I can put that in my notes, but that's a lot.
That is not the name of my ship.
Do not let me name. No, do not let me name this ship for her.
I didn't even
I'll
think
give you a
about that. Yeah.
The bastard
I'll-
Star.
I'll give
I
you
know
a
my
minute.
father's Star.
So you guys leave Old Man Haskis's hovel, and it's a short trek on foot. There's no point in bringing the land cruiser. You walk for about a half of a mile to the crash site of Astryn's ship, and it is, it's a mess, right? You've got this hull that has been almost half buried in the sand, and it's been picked at by scavengers and sandblasted by sandstorms. The paint is cracked and peeling. There's panels missing. Some wildlife has made nests in here. There's some plant growth that has encroached upon the vessel itself. But it is still accessible. You guys can still get inside. It is a smaller ship, not quite as big as the Bastard Star, but in comparison, it would be considered a medium vessel. So it is bigger than Vega's ship.
Okay.
The spaces are very narrow, and so to navigate getting inside of here, I would like an acrobatics check from everybody who's trying to get inside of the vehicle.
Acrobatics. Dude, I'm so good at that shit.
18.
That's a nat 20 for a 27.
Damn.
10.
I'm a monk.
Okay.
What can I say? I'm a monk.
As you guys push aside, fallen cables and panels that have fallen down and been pulled to the side, Harold, you have a challenging time getting through, but you are able to get through. Vega, almost as if you just kind of floated through here, you just make it to the other side. And
What do we see? What do we see?
For a natural 20, while you are making your way to the other side, you find a box.
Oh.
A locked box.
Yoink. Wait, how big's the box? Let's ask that question.
It is about 18 inches long.
Okay. Yoink.
About 4 inches deep and about 5 inches wide.
I yoink that shit.
Okay. It does have a tag on it that says Astryn Hansley.
Quite a shame that.
As you make your way through the vessel, you get to the bridge. And seated in the co-pilot seat is the remains of a droid. A robotic figure. His head is slouched, and he has a lot of damage on him. Like fire damage and some like electrical damage. And he seems to be actually like plugged into, like hardwired into the vessel itself. What is it that you guys want to do?
She's going to walk up to the droid that's hardwired, whatever, into the thing, and like open up the back of his head, kind of thing, and then plug the chip into the back of his head.
What chip is this?
The chip that she pulled from from her chest, and it's basically like a master chip that kind of goes to the ship. And just plugging it in so that she can see if anything works and she could diagnose the ship, whatever. Since he's hardwired into the ship, plugging it into him would be the fastest way of like going through a back door into the computers.
Okay. So you plug this chip in. I'm going to need a technology roll from you.
Okay.
Technology. Boom, 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 boom. Technology.
Hell yeah, 19.
Oh, with a 19, you plug this chip in, and what it does is it takes all of the important data from the vessel, like the logs and some memory and some processing information from the droid itself, and pulls it into this chip. And then you can take this chip, and at a later date, you can go over the footage from the crash. And I will even allow you, because you rolled high enough, it wasn't a natural 20, I understand, but it was high enough. I will allow you to use this chip as a programming foothold to reprogram Cindy.
Astryn's exact intentions.
But you will have to pull some other parts from your previous co-pilot robot in order to do so.
Yeah, she would probably do that. Oh.
All right.
Do I need to roll another check for that, or?
Yeah, I'm going to need another technology check from you. And anybody who wants to help with this, you guys can either roll separately, or if you want to help, you can give Astryn advantage.
I'll help.
I rolled an 18.
Ooh. Roll again.
You
Give advantage.
Roll again?
Yeah, roll again. Why not?
Yep, we'll take the 18.
Okay. With an 18, you are able to pull basically the heart of your robot companion out, and that you can take with you. So you can add a custom item, heart, a robot heart. Harold.
Yes.
I would like you, please, to roll a perception check.
Okay.
Or intelligence, not intelligence, technology, if you choose.
Well, I'm going to do technology because I have a greater plus to that one. Let's see. I rolled a 19 plus 6.
I don't know why I ask you to roll fucking anything at this point.
I mean, even if we did perception, it would have been 19.
Harold, you're standing there and you're looking around and you're looking at all of this technology around you. And you're a biochemist, right? You deal with a lot of natural things. But you spy something on the ground that is of interest to you. And I don't remember if I added it into your inventory already, but if you go into your inventory and you add an item, search the item broken shield generator, you can add a broken shield generator to your inventory, and that will act as a shield. Did you find it?
Yes.
Awesome. I know it says +1, but it is not a +1 shield. It is just a broken shield generator. Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys would like to do while you were on this vessel?
What did Vega do about the box?
I put it in my pocket, and I didn't say anything about it to anyone.
Oh, it was a small enough box you could put in your pocket. I missed that part. No, I think Astryn really is she's gonna look at Saren and say, well, for now, we'll just take some of the useful stuff that's not, like, inherently part of the ship, whatever we can carry that's small and might be of use to us, and then at some later date, maybe we can try to repair.
Saren is going to look at you, and she looks around the ship. Astryn, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that there's anything else here that we could really take that would be of use to us, unless there's something with sentimental value. I hate to say it, but your ship's kind of shit right now.
Is there any mold or mushrooms or spores of any kind anywhere?
Yeah, roll a nature check.
18 plus 3.
God damn it.
21.
Yes, you find a strange succulent mushroom called sandcap.
Cute.
Okay. Have I ever seen one of these before? Do I know what they do?
No, you've never seen a sandcap before. You've read about it, and so this is a new shroom to you. You can add that to your. It kind of looks like a shelf mushroom, and you can add that to your inventory, and we will deal with that later.
Okay.
I found a name for my ship.
Anything? Oh, what is the name of your ship?
It is Kalyoch Oisha.
English, please.
Hi, Kalyoch Oisha. It means, in Gaelic, it basically just means owl, or night hag, or night bird.
Cool. The name of your ship is now the Night Hag.
I was gonna say.
Because Kalia Oisha is not going to be something I could pronounce easily all the time, but Night Hag is super quick and easy to say.
Alright, fine.
In Elven, it will be Kalia Oisha. That's fine. But I'm going to refer to it as the Night Hag, and I'm sorry.
Alright.
All right, so you guys exit the Night Hag, and as you exit the vessel, you're standing there, and you hear this howling as the wind picks up, and there's this scream on the distance, and riding towards you really, 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 really fast is this almost sandstorm, and it engulfs all of you. And rising from the sand is a large, horrific figure with like pointed finger, like claws for hands. And it's wrapped up almost like a mummy, and he seems to be just encrusted with salt and sand. And it looks at you with these devilishly red eyes. And I need you all to roll initiative.
You've been watching Scooby-Doo.
What?
Let's take a look.
Oh, now I roll crappy.
Whee!
Yeah, every time I have to roll for initiative, I roll so low.
Roll a 7.
Rolled. Yeah, I got a 6 plus 1, so I got 7.
I rolled the highest.
Vega, what is your dex?
My dex. Please stand by. My dex is 18, so I'm at a +4 there.
And Harold, what is your dex?
12, so I got a +1.
Okay. Give me one moment while I roll initiative.
I rolled an 11. I forgot to say that out loud.
Hell yeah.
So, this strange salt and sand covered creature, it coughs, and a bunch of beetles, like scarab beetles, swarm out of its body to join this battle. Astryn is actually going to be first up in initiative, and she is going to take 2 attacks against the swarms of beetles that have surrounded you guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kool-Aid Man.
Okay, so she is going to hit. One of them is a natural 20. Give me a second while I roll. So her first attack, she fires off at this swarm of insects and completely obliterates it. Her next attack hits the next swarm of insects and destroys many of them. And then she looks at the rest of you and says, "I don't know what the hell that thing is, but it looks bad." Astryn, it is your turn.
Ooh. Trying to decide if I want to do insightful fighting or if I want to eye for detail. Probably just insightful fighting. So, yeah. So it'll have to make a deception check, and I have to make it an insight check. And if it's lower than mine, I get to use my sneak attack against the target.
Okay. It rolled a 16.
High roll. Hell yeah, I rolled a dirty 20. All right.
So, what does insightful fighting do? Oh, it just gives you the ability to sneak attack without...
yeah, as a bonus action, you can make an insight check against a creature you can see that isn't incapacitated, contested by the target's deception check. If you succeed, you can use your sneak attack against that target, even if you don't have advantage on the attack roll. So,
Okay. Awesome.
I will do my attack, and that's a 18 plus 6 for 24.
That
So my damage, and that's going to be an 8 plus my sneak attack, which is going to be 8 plus 12. So 20 damage.
Okay.
And then that was to the sand dude, right?
The sand dude? Yep. Okay.
And then I'm going to run so I can try to be on its, like, at one of its sides, not like close to it, but like run around, so try to get a little bit of a flank and like surround it.
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
And that's all I'm gonna do for mine.
Okay. Harold, it is now your turn.
Oh, wow. Harold is scared shitless, to say the least. He is going to... he's going to do something kind of out of his normal. Instead of running, he sees that his friends are in front of this big beastie. So he is going to cast a spell, actually. And he's going to cast Tasha's Caustic Brew at 2nd level.
Ooh. Tasha's Caustic Brew at 2nd level.
Toward the big beastie.
Okay. What does it need to do?
So a stream of acid emanates from you in a line of 30 feet long and 5 feet wide in a direction that you choose. Each creature in the line must succeed on a dex saving throw or be covered in acid for the spell's duration, or until a creature uses its action to scrape or wash off the acid. A creature covered in the acid takes 4d4 acid damage at the start of each of its turn.
Okay.
So if there's any insects around Big Beastie, that it would affect them too, but I don't know if Saren took them all out.
All right. So the swarm rolled a 9, and the salt devil rolled a 19.
So Salt Devil succeeded. The swarm did not.
Okay. So it does not deal half damage on a success?
I don't think
If it doesn't
so.
say that, then he does not.
No.
Okay.
No. It would just be the swarm.
And this is poison damage?
It is acid.
Acid damage.
Yeah.
Okay. Harold, you spray this this caustic, viscous liquid out of your hands, and the salt devil turns to the side and it misses him completely, but the swarm of scarabs is consumed in this, and they fizzle and they dissolve as they fall to the sand beneath them. And when this happens, you hear a voice inside of your head say,
Harold, let me out. Now. I can deal with this.
What else do you want to do for your turn?
I'm gonna talk back and say, do you know what this is?
Dinner.
Do you remember the conversation we had?
Is that all you're going to do for your turn, Harold?
I am going to... am I able to bonus action magic stone?
That's a cantrip, correct?
Yes.
Then yes, you can.
Okay. So I'm gonna bend down and pick up a couple pebbles.
Okay. So you pick up 3 stones and you magically imbue them with this magic. And is that all?
Yes, for now.
Okay. The Salt Devil rushes forward. Astryn, you moved off to one side, correct?
Yes, I did.
Okay. But you didn't hide.
There's nowhere to hide in the open desert, so no.
Well, there are some shrubs and some rocks, but you didn't take the hide action or cunning action.
No, not yet.
Correct? Okay. The Salt Devil is going to rush forward towards the rest of the group, and he is going to make 3 attacks. 1 against Vega, 1 against Harold, and 1 against Saren. 11. Vega, that misses you?
Yeah, it also rolls a disadvantage. Still
Well,
wearing my cloak.
an 11 misses.
Well, let's
okay.
roll again. Let's see if it really fucks up.
It was also an 11.
Oh, okay, cool.
Harold, does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Hold on. Before you do anything, don't roll. I'm gonna spend one of my luck points, so you have to roll another d20 and I get to choose which dice you use.
22.
Damn it! Okay.
Good thing. You are going to take 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ouchie.
You said con?
Yes.
9.
You are going to take 13 points of necrotic damage. And
now,
you
is necrotic considered poison or no?
No, it is not.
Okay.
You also suffer 1 level of exhaustion. And then he's going to make his final attack against Saren, and that's a natural 1. So his first attack misses Vega. He reaches out with his claws. He rakes these claws deeply across Harold. And then he swings out with his scimitar again, and he misses Saren. Saren. Vega,
Yes.
it is your turn.
I want to cast Sorcerer's Burst at this thing.
Okay.
And
what
I'm
does that do?
going to... Sorcerer's Burst is essentially just kind of a ball of energy. And I can pick my flavor. And it will do 1d8 of that damage type that I so choose. And I'm choosing thunder damage.
Okay.
Okay. So first, I gotta roll the attack with my spell. Where are we at? I got a +6 to this. Let's take a look. Oof. That's pretty bad. That's a 10.
That will miss.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm just gonna beat the shit out of it with my fists.
Okay.
Attack! Oh no. Unarmed strike. +7. Wow. Wow, that's an 11. Apparently I'm very, I'm perturbed.
Vega, you charge the spell and you hurl it at the Salt Devil, and it glances off of its encrusted hide, and then you reach out with the hand to strike it.
I missed.
What else do you want to do in your turn?
That's it! Wait, I cast my spell. Even though I didn't hit, I can still fly my 10 feet, can't I?
Yes, you
Is
can.
there a nice little spot up somewhere I can get the hell away from this thing and not take any damage from it? Somewhere
there-
high. 10 feet. Maximum is 10 feet of flight, so what do I have around me that's 10 feet up?
I will say that there is a rock near you that you can get to. You will still be close to it, and you will take an attack of opportunity.
It prevents attacks of opportunity as I move.
Never mind then.
We're still near the ship, right?
We are near the ship.
Okay. That is an option as well.
So I fly away, I cast a spell, and then I just fucking whoosh. up
Okay,
and away onto this rock.
you have made it 10 feet away from this creature, and that is your turn.
It's my turn.
Okay. Saren is going to look at this thing, and she's going to disengage. And when she disengages, she is going to expend one of her risk die to make an attack against it. Maneuver parting shot is the ability. So as she moves away from it, she's going to an attack. And that will hit. So she disengages, uses her action to disengage. And, well, actually, that's a bonus action to disengage, which still gives her another attack. She's going to go ahead and make another attack. That will hit. Okay.
Yes.
And that will be her turn. She makes another shot, takes another shot at this salt devil. It impacts, and you see some of its like its salty, sandy outer layer kind of fall apart. And that's Astryn's turn.
You said it kind of moved away from me a little bit.
It did.
Okay, so its back is to me.
You also have an ally within 5 feet of it, if that is what you're wondering.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, you know what, actually? I'm going to bonus action, hide behind the nearest thing that I can hide behind, and then shoot it from behind the rock, or whatever I'm hiding behind.
Okay.
So that, one, it's behind me, I'm behind it, so it can't see me. And then, two, I'm hidden, so I'm double hidden. So, like, it really can't see me. And I have my ally within 5 feet of it. So, that will
give you advantage.
So, I'm going to roll the first one. Okay, and then my advantage. Sweet. Awesome. You could have used that. So, a 17 plus 6 equals 23 to hit.
That will hit.
So here's my regular damage, and then my sneak attack. So 9 plus 14 is 23.
Okay. What else are you going to do for your turn?
I will then move, and then... Oh, I can't use my bonus action to hide again, but I will... Actually, no, I'll wait till my next turn to do that. So I'll just stay put where I'm at.
Okay. Harold, it is your turn.
If I throw my stones, is that an action or is that still a bonus action?
That is an action.
Okay.
Oh my god, Harold's about to throw his stones. Wild.
The stones on that guy.
Oh my god, he's throwing his stones around. Hey.
You know, Harold might actually heal himself. Because he be hurting a little bit.
Harold is hurting a little bit.
So Harold is going to cast Healing Word on himself at second level.
Okay.
So it's 2d4 plus 3.
Okay. Go ahead, roll that, and then add that to your character.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So Harold, you heal. Is there anything else that you want to do on your turn?
I'm going to... I think that's technically all I can do.
That was your action, so you have movement and a bonus action left, but if you don't have bonus actions...
But he's probably pretty close to me since he hit me.
He is close to you, yes.
Yeah, so that would be an attack of opportunity if I tried to move.
Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action Hidden Step.
Okay.
And turn myself invisible.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if he can smell me, but we're gonna try it.
I can smell you.
So, you Hidden Step after healing yourself, and it is now the Salt Devil's turn. The Salt Devil, because he can no longer see you, he is frustrated. He is going to look at Vega, and he is going to make 3 attacks against Vega.
Oof.
He has 10-foot reach?
He's going to move close to you. Like, he's going to move up to where you are.
Son of a bitch.
First hit is going to be a 9.
Okay.
The second one is a 13.
Nope.
And the third hit is going to be 25.
Draw those at disadvantage, young man. Young man!
Those were rolled at disadvantage.
Okay. Very nice.
You rolled an 18
that last
and a
one
natural
obviously
20.
hits me.
Okay. So you are going to take...
But my question is, do I have any reaction?
15 points of slashing damage.
Mhm.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
That's a 9 on the con save.
All right. You are going to take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay.
And you suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Done. Vega's bloodied.
Okay.
Vega's bloodied!
And that is going to be his turn. Vega, it is now your turn.
Marvelous. I'm going to cast their Sorcerer's Bolt at this guy.
Okay. Go for it.
Whee! Sorcerer's Burst! That's an at 20.
Hell yeah. Double all rolled dice and then add your modifier.
Okay. That's pretty good. That's going to be 19 thunder damage.
Okay. You kind of take a half step back and you form this bolt of magic inside of your hand, and it impacts with the Salt Devil, and it makes this thunderous boom as it impacts, and it does a decent amount of, like, a very considerable amount of damage to it. Is that all for your turn?
Oh gosh, no. I'm going to fly another 10 feet away from this thing. Up, preferably.
Okay. Up would put you up on top
out of its reach. Essentially, I'm trying to get out of its melee range. I don't want it to be able to hit me. That was kind of what I was getting at the first time.
Yeah. You are, you would end up being by the ship, or on top of the ship, I should say.
Works for me.
And that's going to be Saren's turn.
Hang on. Not done. Now, I'm pretty sure, can I, as a bonus action, do this? Let's take a look. You can use a bonus action on your turn to make a ranged Kensei weapon attack and deal 1d4 damage with that weapon's type. So I'm going to unhook my scythe, and I'm just going to fucking hurl it at it.
All right, go ahead and make a ranged attack.
Hell yeah! Oh wait, I gotta look at this real quick. Does it do any kind of special damage? It does not. Its previous... No, it's a little too late for this, but its previous attack was a melee attack, yes?
Yes, it was.
Okay, good. What the fuck? Actions. Oh no, I don't have my... Never mind, I don't do this. I don't have my scythe equipped. I have the sword cane of the revolving snow clan on me.
Oh no.
Never mind. Alright, take it all back. I'd have to dig in my bag and equip it, and pretty sure that takes more than a bonus action to do so.
Yes, it would.
Yep. No go. Never mind. I'm gonna hide up here on the ship.
All right. So Saren missed with both of her attacks, but she is going to expend 1 risk die, and she is going to roll a risk die, and she is going to do a little bit of damage to this this creature, and that's going to be Astryn's turn.
So I'm going to run over, I'm going to run to another spot and hide, and shoot at it again. And
okay, so you're hiding?
Yes, I'm hiding.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check. Forgive me if I didn't make you roll one last time.
That is true, you did not.
I apologize.
16. Am I hidden?
Give me 1 second. Okay, go ahead. You have an ally within 5 feet still, so you can make this attack. With advantage.
With advantage? Okay. Am I hidden?
You believe that you are hidden, yes.
Well, I'm asking so I can use my sneak attack.
You have an ally within 5 feet, so you have advantage to use sneak attack.
Kablamo. Natural 20, let's go. Do you want me to roll again?
No. If you rolled a natural 20, that works. Go ahead, roll your damage die twice.
So that's 12 plus my sneak attack, which is 9. So 21.
Okay. Is that all for your turn?
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Okay. So you take a shot at the Salt Devil, and it impacts, and this thing is looking really, really messed up. Like, it is very heavily damaged. Harold, it is your turn. Hidden Step only lasts for the turn, So you phase back into existence. What are you doing?
I'm throwing my rocks at him.
Okay, go ahead. You are within melee range of this creature.
Well, he moved towards Vega, so how far did he move?
Did move towards Vega, so never mind. Yeah, go ahead and make your ranged attacks.
So the first one is 15 plus 3, so 15,
Okay.
18.
Harold, describe how you kill this thing.
Ooh.
It had 1 hit point left.
Harold has the 3 little pebbles in his hand, and he just kind of looks at him and goes, "Okay, buddies, here we go." And he like tosses them a little bit in his hand to feel the weight of them. And then, we've described this before, but no one else has heard this. Harold cannot throw worth for shit. So it's like watching someone who's right-handed try to throw something with their left hand. Very just like, kind of throw. So he does that with all 3 of his pebbles, and it just happens to hit this thing right in the eye, and somehow it makes his eyeball explode, and he just falls to his knees in agonizing pain. And yeah, kaput.
Harold throws the rock. It connects with his eye. It explodes. His eye explodes. The eye socket explodes. Half of its skull explodes. It crumples into the ground, and it dissipates. The wind blows its sandy, salty corpse into dust off into the distance. And congratulations,
No, I want some of that.
you guys have...
Yeah, I wanted to take a flamethrower.
I want some of that. No, I stop that. That shit does not happen. I go down there and fucking take some salt.
You want to take some salt?
Yeah, of course I take some salt.
Okay. You want to collect some salt. I'm going to have you make a survival check.
It's just on the ground.
It's being blown in the wind.
How difficult is this? Oh my fucking god, Jacob. What the fuck?
I was really hoping there was going to be a corpse.
God damn it, Jacob. Yeah, I got a 5.
Okay.
Why are you making me roll to pick up salt off the ground?
You get a handful of what looks like salt, but the more you look at it, you realize that you've just picked up a handful of like very pale white sand, and there could be some salt.
God damn it, I drop it
it?
immediately. No.
So you guys at the next long rest can level up. They haven't gotten there yet, but whenever you guys long rest again, you guys can level up. So what is it that you guys are going to do now?
Take a long rest.
Well, we should probably head back to the Bastard Star.
Head back to the Bastard Star? Okay. Are you guys stopping back through Hadavs? Well, you have to stop back through Hadavs first.
Yeah, it's on the way.
Yeah. So you guys, having picked up everything from the picked up everything that you needed to from the ship, from the night hag, you make your way back through the sand and the shrubbery to Hadavs. And we're gonna take a real quick break right there, and then we're gonna pick back up before we finish this episode, okay? Alright, so you guys make it back to Old Man Haskis's hovel, where the land cruiser is parked. Now, do you guys want to rest here? Or are you guys going to go ahead and continue back to Shunta's Keep, knowing that Harold and Vega have 1 level of exhaustion? Just gonna put that out there.
Yeah, we probably should rest.
We should rest.
Okay. So you guys bed down inside of Old Man Haskis's hovel. And it's a small space. Downstairs is not very large. It's kind of there's like 2 separate rooms. So however you guys want to split yourselves up inside of this hovel, you guys can. If somebody wants to sleep upstairs, if somebody wants to sleep down, however you guys want to do it. It's not super comfortable, but other than the fact that there is 1 bed and then like some blankets and some pillows. So what's your sleeping arrangement?
Well, I mean, Astryn obviously has stayed here before, so she's like immediately going to just go up to the bed. But then she's gonna remember, like, oh hey, these other guys are, probably need a little bit extra rest. So she's gonna walk over to Vega and Harold and say, who wants to fight over the bed?
Oh, I don't need the bed. I prefer sleeping outside.
Oh, I guess I'll take it then.
Cool. And then Astryn will probably sleep downstairs, like if there's a couch or something like that.
Yeah, there's like a living room with like a couch on it. So, Astryn, you crash out on the couch. Saren, she's kind of next to the couch. Arduan is also there. Vega, you take up the bed. And Harold, you go upstairs and you go outside. And where is it that you are bedding down?
Are there any, does he have a porch, or is there a bush, or any type of desert trees, or anything like that?
I would say that probably the best place for Harold's that would make sense would actually be on the roof of the hovel. I described it as kind of igloo shaped, but there's like a square ledge and then like a domed roof over top of it. And Harold could probably get up there and lay down and be comfortable.
Yeah, he's gonna do that.
Okay. Harold, as you lay down and close your eyes,
My count is at 12, by the way.
you killed an enemy, so your count should have gone up by 2.
It did, yes.
And you're still at 12?
Yep.
Okay.
Because remember, I rolled at the beginning and it lowered.
Ah, that is right. Okay, so you're at 12. I will fix that on my paper. Regardless, as you bed down, you get that familiar sense of a knocking at your mind, as though someone is standing at the door of your consciousness, of your soul, and is asking to be let in.
Harold will oblige the knock.
As you close your eyes and you enter this dreamscape, you see the familiar sight of like you're inside of a nebula, and there's this field in front of you, like a rock, like you're standing on a comet that is stationary. And on the other side of the gap, you see the familiar sight of Baal.
I approach the gorge or the cavern, if you will. And I sit on the edge, just like we did the first time.
Baal mimics your movements. He sits down.
Harold, I don't understand. I wanted to eat him. I could have eaten him. He is nothing to me. Why wouldn't you let me?
I understand that. However, none of my companions are aware of your presence, and that would not have been a great time for you to make that appearance. I need to tell them about you first, before you emerge.
The hell with pleasantries. Do you think I care about some measly mortal? Someone so pathetic as Astryn, or someone so scummy as Vega? I don't care about them.
This is my body, and I have the say in when you are allowed to come out. We have gone over this. Death with purpose. You were not needed at that time. Do not enrage me, or this conversation will end, and you will never see the light.
You can try, Obelnook, to quell me. But one of these days, whether you're ready or not, I will show my face again.
And without warning, you are back on top of the roof, looking at the stars over Rispaston. Vega!
Whee!
You're laying in bed. You ache. You feel so dehydrated and so dry after the battle of today.
Did I not drink water?
Well, you probably are drinking water now, but
Good.
part of the mechanic of the Salt Devil is that it is dehydrating. It's one of the reasons why I bring it up. Harold would also be feeling dehydrated right now as well.
He was
You
a salty
remember 2 things that you've found in the past day. One of them was a book, and one of them was a box. do you want to do anything with either one of those objects?
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna open. First of all, I'm gonna open Hansley's box and see what the hell's in that.
All right, so
Hey, ask first, consent.
Take what I want. What can I say? Let's take a look.
you try to open the box, but you find that it is locked.
Yeah. Obviously, I would have tried to lockpick this.
Okay.
With a 15, amigo.
With a 15, you insert your tools into this lock, and you begin to tinker with it. And you realize that the lock is actually more complex than you thought it was going to be. And you fail to pick the lock.
I'll try again.
Okay. You may try again. Go for it.
Here we go. Oh, 21.
With a 21, you reinsert your tools, you try again. And you're feeling and you're listening, and your fingers are just kind of in tune to the inner mechanisms of how a lock works. And you feel, some pressure and some give, and you hear the clicks, and you go on to the next tumbler, and you work your way through it, and you realize that some of these movements are just they're very loose. Like, it's hard to get them to stick, and it's designed that way on purpose. And you finally get it though. You finally are able to get these tumblers to stay in place, and you rotate it, and you open the box, and inside of the box,
Gently do I open the box.
Gently.
I don't just wrench it open.
Gently you open the box, and inside you find a 10-inch dagger. It's got a very thin blade, or very narrow blade, I should say. It's very sharp. It doesn't have much of a crossguard on it. Just a small round plate that protects the hand, and a curved hilt. And you pick it up, you begin to inspect it, and on the flats of the hilt, on the very bottom, the heel of the blade, or the dagger, excuse me, it almost looks like a seal, a coin of some kind. And it's got a very strange bird. I need you to roll me a nature check with disadvantage.
Oh, okay. One's an 18, and one is a 16.
Vega, you recognize this bird.
It's a barb.
It almost looks like a what we would call a bird of paradise, but all of its feathers are, well, it's a carved coin. Excuse me. So you can't see color.
Oh, is it nighttime?
No.
He's dark in here.
It's not a colored piece of metal, right?
Oh,
but it's
gotcha.
got this almost like a pheasant-like head, and then these long, almost hair-like, feathery tail that comes off of it. And it's a beautiful bird, but you know this to be a mist raven.
Oh, fascinating. Is there anything else about this thing that's kind of anything else spiaking to me?
You can add to your inventory the Rondel of the Mist Raven. So Rondel. It is
Rondel of the Mist Raven.
It is a +1 dagger.
Just gonna write this down on a separate piece of paper. Okay. Rondel of the Mist Raven. Okay, I put it back in the box. Anything else in the box?
There's nothing else inside the box.
Okay.
Well, actually,
I put it back inside the box.
I should ask, Astryn, was there anything else inside of this box?
The dagger, and probably would have had a couple sticks of like the little candles, whatever, for sealing wax.
Okay. So you find these 3-inch rectangular shaped. They're very interesting because it's a bluish color, but it's almost like it's got this black glitter inside of it. And the blue is it's not a bright blue, it's kind of a darker blue, but not like navy. Okay. And yeah, like I said, it's got this black glitter inside of it, and it's a sealing wax. You would recognize it as a thicker kind of wax.
Low temperature.
Well, Hansley. Seems like you seem to be hiding something. Not always a rapscallion, were you? And then I'll put it back in the box. And then I will carefully take that box and put it on Hansley while she's sleeping.
Okay, roll me a... So this is going to be contested. Well, not really contested. Astryn, what is your passive perception?
Passive is 14.
Okay.
I just rolled a 14 stealth. What does it mean?
Well, I was actually going to have you roll a sleight of hand.
Oh, okay.
So roll a sleight of hand check. The DC is 14.
That is a cocked die on my screen, but it says I've got an 8.
Cocked die, roll again.
Okay. 11.
Okay. Astryn, while you're laying here trying to sleep, you feel a pressure or the presence of somebody next to you.
Do I notice she's awake?
Yeah.
Not yet. Astryn, what do you do?
I'll continue to pretend to be asleep.
Okay. You feel this presence move over you, and then it disappears. Excuse me. Then it disappears.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And I feel the thing on my chest.
Well, Vega, where did you put it?
Either right next to her or
Okay.
Oh, okay.
wherever there's room on the couch.
Yeah, so you kind of feel around you as surreptitiously as possible, and you feel this box, an 18-inch box, couple inches deep, couple inches wide, and you recognize that feel. It's a beautiful mahogany, and it's actually prime world wood, so it's very rare wood. And you open your eyes, you look, and it's the box that your dagger was kept in. Now, Vega, did you put the dagger back, or did you keep the dagger?
Oh, shit, yeah. No, I put the dagger back.
Okay.
I'm keeping that.
Okay. So you fiddle with the lock for a second. You realize that the lock has been picked.
Mm-hmm.
You open it, and inside is the rondel of the Mist Raven and 3 sealing wax candles.
Cool. At least everything's still there.
You can now add the rondel of the Mist Raven to your inventory. Vega, do not add it to yours.
Oh, I never did to begin with.
It's there.
Vega, is there anything else you're doing?
Hell yeah, I'm gonna read that book, dog.
All right.
Let's take a look. Let's read that first chapter. Oh, you wrote a lot for me here. Okay.
So you
Read
open
the
this
first chapter.
book, and The Gatekeeper Chronicles by M. Bloodstar. Now I'm going to read this in the voice of M. Bloodstar.
Okay.
Rain, an annoyance for some, but to others it is a reminder of life. It brings necessary moisture to plants, to the ground, and reminds mortals there are forces in the world that are bigger and more powerful than themselves. This particular night was, as the term goes, raining cats and dogs. Though I would have preferred them to the rain, and the company I was about to meet with. They walked through the door, soaked, disheveled, altogether looking like the underdogs that they were. I never liked them. Compared to the company I kept in the past, these were no more than vagrants, alley dogs deserving little but the scraps I threw to them from my table. With a sigh, I waved my hand. Mind you, it was not to be friendly, but to call them to me. One by one they came over. I have a task for you all. It was a cold greeting. I had time for little else. I am. One of them began. I know who you are, I interjected. I summoned you. The fool really thought I cared to hear his name. For your information, it was Geladon Maxwell, a large creature, no brains under that mountain of muscle that shaped his body like lumpy clay. Covered in an air of righteousness, he thought he could swagger into any room and fix its problems. Sad, really. I felt a pair of eyes on me, not coming from the woman who stared daggers into my soul, if she could have stared so intently. Tina could. So could Lauren. To this woman's credit, at least she tried. No, it was not her eyes I felt. It was those of her companion. Mavis Darkwater, a moon elf. Her stare was little more than visual bloviation, a failed attempt at intimidation. Reader, if I say something you don't understand, just say so. This tale is useless if you fail to understand basic vocabulary. Now, Vega, that sentence that I just read, if I say something you don't understand, just say so, that is written in a different ink. The rest of it's black on, like, white paper, but this particular ink is actually kind of a bluish color. Okay. And it appears almost ethereal.
Interesting.
The chapter continues. Her companion was an imp from Cord, the 9 layers of hell. A little red-skinned creature wearing a darling little dress made from black silk and lace. Her brilliant yellow eyes held the look of someone with brains. Though invisible to everyone else, I could see her perfectly fine, like a shadow follows a man on a sunny afternoon walk. Little Onibath followed Mavis as a faithful friend. I miss Onibath. She stayed with me for a while after the death of Mavis, but vanished. Should you find her, bring her to me. I do miss her giggle and sinfully bawdy yarns. And again, that last sentence is written in that same blue ink.
Okay.
Should I continue, or... Do you want to read the...
Up to you. If you think this is pertinent information that I need to know.
The rest of the chapter that you read describes a character named Shenta Veilwalker, Lorelei Carini, and then at the very end of the chapter, he says, I fought the urge to pinch the bridge of my nose. A younger me might have, but more than 10,000 years of existence has taught me better. I am your benefactor, Marion Bloodstar. And this is also written in blue ink, this last part. Now that I've introduced myself to you, you should stop being rude and introduce yourself to me. I have been courteous enough to leave a blank space for you to do just that. You can read, so you should be able to write. And there's a blank space for you to write your name in it.
Oh, fuck. Do I even... Oh, wait, I've got calligraphy stuff. I'll take out a pen.
Do you write your name in this book?
Oh, no.
Do I write a name into this book? Maybe.
Okay.
Who are you gonna
Maybe.
write?
Let's flip a coin. Maybe I'll write one of your names in this book.
Do it, you will.
Whoever so keeps it the death note. I write my name. Vega Black Numbra.
Okay.
Into the book.
So as you pen your name into this book,
very beautifully, by the way.
Beautiful.
I am a calligraphist.
Beautiful manuscript, like just gorgeous cursive handwriting. Vega Black Numbra. And the ink, you watch it, you know how old ink looks next to new ink? There's like a drastic difference.
Yes.
You watch the ink go from like new ink and it absorbs and it looks like old ink. And then next to that blank page, that blank space that was left in the book, you watch as blue ink magically forms and says, "Hello, Vega. It's so nice to meet you."
Oh, fuck.
Astryn.
Yeah.
As you lay on the couch, some time has gone by, and you feel a paw shake you awake.
Okay.
You sit up.
I crack one open.
You crack an eye open, and you see Ardawan. He's kind of sitting next to the couch, and it appears that he's rummaged through what was in the in your little hovel, and he's found a beer.
Oh, okay.
He hands you one. Do you take it?
Yeah, I'll take the beer. I mean, I said make yourself at home, so I will share a beer with Ardawan.
If
And I'll say,
if a panda could be flushed in the cheeks, Ardawan is flushed in the cheeks. He says,
I'll just be like,
"Go for it."
I'll say, what's up, Ardawan?
Astryn, I've been thinking, and I'm troubled. I've been, the visions that I receive, they they come and go as they please, and I see things, and I see parts of the future, but of course, the future is always clouded, and it's like staring through a fogged window. You can't always see everything from the window, and there's so much more to it than just that field of view. And if it's cloudy, there's bits and pieces that just I know that we're on the right.
You're rambling, Arduan.
I am.
It's Ardawan, you're drunk, go home.
I was given a task, and I've given you a task, and I've given everyone here a task, and I've told them that they're important to this because they are important to this. There's danger ahead. The universe is hanging on by a thread, and I just want to do right, and I want to do good by people. I've been thinking about joining the First Republic and becoming an advisor to them. You were once a part of the First Republic, right?
I mean, technically, I still kind of am, but for the most part, they think that I died in the crash.
Well, do you think that you have a contact that you could put me in touch with, that we could maybe get me to a position where I could, oh, wait. There was this fellow. I saw him in one of my visions. A dwarf. Do you remember a dwarf? Was that you that saw the dwarf?
Dwarf. The man that visited Saren's brother?
Yes, that's the one.
I saw him from a distance.
I think I should talk to him.
I know who he is.
No, it was...
You can, but I do have a contact.
I've been drinking. I've gotten my visions mixed up. I think it was Harold that actually spoke with him. Well, never mind. The two of you, if you would be so kind, try to get me in contact with him. I would love to talk to him.
Yeah, let me see your communication device. And if he hands it over to me, I'm going to...
Astryn, Arduan does not have a communication device.
Oh yeah, that's right. I guess I'll be like, whenever you're ready to talk to somebody, I'll let you borrow mine.
I probably shouldn't do it now.
That's probably best.
And then you hear gentle snoring as he has passed out and fallen asleep.
Damn.
I take a blanket and I just very carefully cover him up, and I'd be like, rest well, big guy.
The night comes to an end, and you all wake up refreshed. If you had a point of exhaustion, that is gone. You guys have leveled up. You should now be level 6.
Whee!
What is it that you want to do?
We should head out back to Shunta's Keep.
As you assemble in the morning, maybe make a quick breakfast, drink some Gobex milk. Harold, do you try any of your Gobex milk?
No.
Okay. You have a quick breakfast. You begin to assemble and get everything ready, and you're getting inside of the land cruiser. You make your way back to Shinta's Keep. It's a couple of hours ride, and that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Thank you for joining us for another round here at the Groggy Donkey. It's always a pleasure to get to one, run this podcast for you guys, but two, it's also a great pleasure to get behind the DM screen, the proverbial DM screen, as I don't actually have a physical one in front of me, and DM this campaign of mine, to get to see my vision come to life, and to get to see you guys bring, as players, that world, breathe life into it from different perspectives, and different struggles and different viewpoints. And then for our listening audience, thank you for joining us and sharing this experience with us. Please follow us on social media. Really likes, comments, and subscriptions on YouTube and Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Amazon Music. Those are the places where it really matters right now. Get on there, drop comments, follow us, add us to your do your shows, and let us know what you think. Tell all your friends about us. Tell your enemies about us. Just tell everyone about us if you think that they'd be interested. And until we meet again, stay groggy.